Look how elegant.
He said you're not. What about me? What about me?
Hello.
What about me?
Ha ha ha
I'm slouching.
I like slouching. It's comfortable.
It's bad for your back.
So today's episode is
Hold on.
brought to you by.
Hold on. What?
Did you fart?
No. Just saying to shut up.
Now I can't fart into the mic because it's attached.
Good,
like
fucker.
This.
Where's the dog
I can
at? I
deattach
want to hear
it.
the
The
dog.
dog's over there.
I want the dog to talk.
You don't get to have the damn dog today. We don't have it in the budget. All right.
We couldn't afford it to this episode.
No.
Well,
'Cause
welcome
you're-
to Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna be talking about
Sex.
aliens and vaccines. What are the
Aliens.
connections? Huh? What do we
Wait,
keep
Wait,
going?
we already started.
We already started? What? How's this gonna work then?
Wow,
We can't do an
bro.
introduction?
So I
All
got.
right, James, we'll throw one together randomly. Okay, ready?
Throw in together.
Hey guys, all right, let's
Welcome.
start.
Oh, it's PPCRTG.
Nah, man, fuck. All right, PPC,
Welcome to
RTGT.
Fortnite. Welcome to Fortnite.
Man, you're not supposed to talk until we're done. Anyway, this is my little brother Ryan. Say hi, Ryan.
Hello. This is not even gonna go up. So what's the point of talking?
Damn.
Wow.
Damn,
Look what you
producer, you
did.
got a lot to worry about
Yeah,
now.
producer.
Look
What
what
the
you
fuck?
did to our special
Producer?
guest. You
That's
fucker.
crazy.
Special, more like fucking. I came here for
All the
What?
ladies watching.
what, ladies? I ladies nuts on your face.
Oh,
Whoa! But then I
you
take
got
them
'em.
back. I take
Hey.
them back.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take them back. I feel bad. I felt bad.
All right.
I
felt
a
take
little
Take
remorse.
them back. I feel a little better now
I feel a
because
little-
I don't have a
a little
miner's
better?
nuts in my face.
Yo. Let's
Okay.
relax. All right. Yeah.
All right. Well, how you been, Ryan? How you been doing these past days?
Days?
Days.
Fudge. Good. But
Wait.
I just don't like English.
Damn.
How
You don't
come?
like English? Is it the writing or the reading?
Fudge, man. It's because we're reading a new book and we're having to take tests.
You can say fuck.
No, I don't want to cuss.
He's
wants
just
to
afraid
like-
because my dad might be watching.
How the fuck? I'm not scared of that. Like,
What the frick, man?
what the freak? No, but we take a test like every week.
Yeah.
On the chapter, like 2 chapters, and the fucking man, I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean tests are always.
And I
fucking
have
bad.
like 2 assignments every week that we have to do, like comprehension questions and then slides, and it's just too much. Like, fuck that class. But-
Damn. Hey, let's get this to. Let's let them see this fucking
Oh
episode.
fuck, bro! Let me tell you something right now about that I hate. Now this is
Ooh.
something that
Ooh.
this is something that I don't give a fuck. Like
Oh.
they are like such a crooked ass school, right? So you know how like basically if the teachers know you or like staff knows you, yeah, you're cool to go. So I don't know if you guys ever did this or whatever when you guys were in school, but when you got on lunch, like the line for lunch, not outside, I'm talking about the inside one. You know how there's a big ass line that you have to wait your turn, right? Like you can't cut, they get mad, like they're standing right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they stand right there, and if you obviously cut, they get mad at you, they send you to the back. And there's the other door by the vending machines to exit out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what door I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and there's a guy standing there, the baseball coach is standing there, so if any person walks in, like, yo, to cut the entire line to fucking go. And a bunch of kids that know him, like, they all dap him up, and then they all go to the line.
Oh yeah, okay, I know what he's talking about.
Oh.
Remember how he used to wrap around the cafeteria?
Yeah.
There's like that little entrance, and the
There-
coach is right there. He's like, yeah, I got you. You can go in. You can go in
Yeah,
right here.
and
You
it's
cut
pretty-
through right here.
It's pretty stupid, because I'm like, bro, like, all of us are fucking waiting, and, like, you're letting all these fucking kids, like, go. I was like, fucking kids.
I think
I'm
I
probably
snuck
better
in
than
like
each.
that once.
All those fucking kids that are walking in are probably better than them baseball in their fucking entire life. Like, fuck those kids. Those kids.
man.
I literally went up to the coach. I was walking with my friend Matthew. I was like, we're walking by the coach. I was like, fuck your team, bitch.
Damn. just
What?
like
Because they
that.
dapped them up, and I was like, I could literally shit on all these kids here.
Shit on them.
I'm confident
Damn.
about that. I haven't
Okay.
played in like a long time, and I'll still shit on these kids. Pause on that, but
Pause.
Pause on
Okay.
that, dude.
I was gonna say, is there anything else like kind of crazy that went on at the school? I mean,
Any
like,
fights
I
break
mean,
out?
especially because
Yeah.
everyone came back, and obviously all the COVID shit's kind of it's still here, obviously,
Well,
but you know,
well,
everyone's actually
yeah.
back in school.
there was almost a fight. Well, yesterday, but there was one like 2 weeks ago that almost happened.
Mm.
It was like kind of funny because it was like I could tell they're probably like sophomores. Right? Fuck, like sophomores are so gay.
Trying
Other
to
than
get
my
some
one,
street cred.
oh no, actually 2 of my friends that are sophomores Taj and Kanoa. Those are my favorite sophomores. I love them.
Okay.
They're my favorite. Anyway.
And you're
Want to shout them out?
I'm a freshman.
Junior? Oh, you're a freshman.
No, he's not.
I'm a senior.
No, he's not. He's a senior.
I was gonna say, I think he's been a freshman for too long.
What's going on, Ryan? How your grades doing?
No. So.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah.
Keep
All
going.
right. So what was I saying?
You were saying.
Oh, the fight.
The
So
fight,
they were all like in a group and shit, and I got my food, and I'm just walking to the class that me and my friends hang out at, and they're all like, "Oh, like fuck you," like like a gang of them, and I'm like, I just walked right through that bitch. Like I was like, bro, I'm just trying to fucking eat my food and go to the class, bro. Like move the fuck out of the way, because they were like blocking a whole ass hallway, to walk by, and I just walked right through. And I was like, bro, please move, and I just walked right through it, and they're like, all I heard was like, oh, I'll fucking beat your ass. But not to me, but like I heard them like talking, and I'm like, bro, go get fucking food or some shit, dude. Like, why you guys about to fight?
Guys on a time limit.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Like, people that fight are so gay, bro. I don't think kids understand nowadays, bro. If you get in a fight at school, bro, your career is almost over. So.
You think that's true?
Yeah.
Well,
because colleges, if you want to go to a college, bro, then like
they'll look at that stuff.
Yeah, they'll look at like if you got in trouble, like they don't like that.
If you break into fights.
Nah, actually, yeah, you got a point.
Instigating shit, like they don't like that.
So, but they probably do see that a lot. But it's just if you're constantly doing it,
well, yeah, like if you're like a repeat offender, it's like I got into a fight or two, motherfucker. This is 30.
This is like 30 fights, man. I don't know. You beat the shit out of someone, send them to the hospital.
Kneecap somebody with a pipe. Where the fuck you get the pipe from?
The pipe from? What's going on?
Oh man.
Oh shit, bro. My Theo's here.
My Theo, dude.
No, but
up, man?
there's another thing that pisses me off is that all because of this little dumbass challenge on TikTok where kids steal shit in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all because of that, they closed every single bathroom in the school except one.
They still haven't closed?
Yes.
Wow.
So what happened was that it stopped after a while, so they ended up opening up the middle one, and they had the one by chemistry open, like over there by the science area. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Shit. By like the avenue, by the playground, those bathrooms.
Yeah, there's like a little daycare-ish kind of playground.
Yeah, daycare, and there's a bathroom right there. So they opened that one up, and that's my favorite bathroom because it's nicer and bigger,
empty.
And it's empty.
Yeah.
It's clean.
Yeah, it's clean.
And it's clean.
And when you go to the middle, bro, that shit has like a bunch of toilet paper or piss everywhere.
Oh.
Fucking sinks are like filled up with like fucking.
I don't know what it is
shit.
with like high schoolers and like fucking bathrooms. It's like in middle school you think, okay, yeah, whatever. You're still middle school. Yeah, that's the worst it's gonna get. But in high school it's like, hey, we're still gonna do it.
It's a whole nightmare.
I don't know, bro. These fucking kids are stupid.
Hey, W custodians though, the janitors, man.
Yeah, but
they don't have to deal with the bathrooms for I don't know how long you guys are gonna have them closed.
Yeah.
The fact that they had to just fucking walk in there because I used to be a custodian.
I was gonna say, how bad were the bathrooms for you?
Yeah, how bad were the shits?
The worst ones were the middle schools. And they always had like fucking wet paper towels like all on the ceiling.
Thrown all over, dried up already.
Always had like juice or food in the toilets.
Exactly. Fuck that.
Shit.
Like I'm trying to take
shirtless.
Who is?
Biker.
Man, they love the street, dude.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck is up with the street producer?
and fuck. But yeah, how bad were the shits? Were there any clogged toilets?
Yeah, sometimes there are clogged toilets. I think the worst thing I seen was like a used condom in the bathroom.
What the fuck?
It was a middle school. It was a middle school.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I mean in elementary, we seen a used condom on like the floor.
On the floor, yeah. So. Or maybe the kids just fucking with it and then they just fucking throw it.
Yeah, probably.
But
yeah.
That. Like, oh, look what I found.
Let's make a balloon.
Oh, that's gay. I can't say that word.
What is that?
I can't say that word.
You said it like 3 times already.
You
what do
can
you
say
mean?
sus, bro. Just say that's a bit sus, man.
My man, he's been saying like gay like for the past 5 sentences. You've been saying it already.
Ernie can censor it. He can censor it.
Can he?
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Is it even possible?
Ernie, where the FR?
Yeah,
he said it
go.
All right, Ryan's gay. There. Makes it easier.
Try not to give him too much work because he still hasn't worked on that.
It's not me that's got
there's no
fucking...
Hey, there's no point, bro. This shit ain't going on YouTube, bro.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Bro, what the fuck?
That's fucked up.
I can't even hear Ernie. Ernie, bro.
He ain't talking. He ain't talking.
He can't talk? All right.
Nah, he's like, mad though. Look at him. Look at him. He's pissed.
He's pissed.
You guys don't notice this, but he's got a blanket over his head.
Yeah,
he's confused.
No fucking shade for the
Hey, flip us off real quick. Can you give us the good thing? Yeah. All right.
I didn't do nothing.
I like how we're like sitting on the park chairs. Like I just love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, this just brings nostalgia back.
Ernie producer was telling me that he wanted us to go to the park. He was this close to
just doing it to the
Which
park.
park? Which park?
I don't know which one, Ernie. Library
Park.
Oh, yeah.
All the way out there? Holy
That'd
shit.
be good. It's nice out there.
Actually,
Yeah,
it seems like
nice.
a little nice. Fuck it, we're
Fuck it,
packing
let's
up.
go
Let's go.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another
That's what I was
park.
about to say.
Another
Nah.
park I used to like. I don't know if it's still good. Was Lime Street Park.
Lime Street.
Lime Street's
I've never
still
been.
there, no?
Yeah,
Lime
it
Street
still
over
there.
there. Bitch, I don't know my shit. I just know where Malibu is.
This one's always
It was by the
like. This
train
one's always
tracks.
like. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Where though?
Nah, that's me honestly.
I-
I can relate to
This
Ryan
entire
there.
area where Ernie lives, I don't know shit, dude.
Yeah,
I only
I
know
don't
where
blame
I
you.
live.
I don't
Like,
blame you.
only where I live, I know the areas around me. But, like, if you're like, oh, you gotta go on Ranchero. Where the fuck is Ranchero? Like,
The Ranchero. It's
That's
weird.
my
It's
fucking
Ranchero and like
Like-
Main Street are almost the same kind of like. I guess like
vicinity.
in the sense where it's like, oh, if you know Hesperia, you're gonna know Main Street and Ranchero. Those are the two big fucking streets. You know
Because
what I
that's
mean?
where they connect. That's where they meet
Yeah,
up.
pretty much. And it just seems like everything is kind of not there, but like Main Street, obviously everything's there. You pretty much go there no matter what. Ranchero is like, oh, if you need to go somewhere farther back, that's just the street, right? Like, I don't know. It just makes a little more sense.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
It's
'cause
weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly, a lot of stuff here looks similar because there's dirt, nothing but dirt everywhere. so
Yep.
it's kinda
Bro,
hard
all I
to
say is
keep
fuck
track
it,
of
bro.
everything.
Just take the dirt road.
Take the dirt road.
Fuck, bro. Just fuck traffic.
Take a few bumps.
Oh, fuck.
It's actually funny because me and my friend Angel the other day went to go get McDonald's, and
Yeah.
his car's pretty old, and his little that thing that we obviously, what is it called when you go and like it goes
The
The-
what?
the fuck when
For what? For what?
when you drive the gas.
The fucking speedometer?
Yeah, the speedometer. The shit broke, so it just went.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
it broke.
Yeah, it
Was
just
it going
went.
too fast or?
Nah, it just that car's old, so it just went.
Could you imagine that
Now it
shit?
doesn't go up.
The battery was, I guess, it's acting a bit.
Yeah, do you know how to fix it?
Wonky. No.
He's just guessing it.
Oh my god.
I say, knowing Dad, he'd be like, oh, I know what it is.
No, yeah, fuck.
Hey, just ask your dad, man. He'll fix it up.
Dad knows everything about cars, bro.
Nah.
That motherfucker will be like, nah, he does.
Does he? I want to challenge him.
Oh, then challenge him with that, dude. You got something.
I'm calling you out.
You bring a fucking busted ass car. What's the problem with this car?
I'll check it out.
I'll check it out. I'll sell it.
I'll figure it out in a minute.
Yeah.
I'll sell it for you if you want.
Oh, my Lord.
Okay.
So it's like being brothers, huh?
What's it like?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Just
What's
a
it like
brother.
growing up?
I don't know.
You guys.
I know. This one was a pain in the ass for
He
a
was
little
a
bit.
pain in the ass.
Actually, not really. All right,
Not
I'll say
really.
this.
Come on.
When he was little, he was very calm and chill. The only issue he had was that he was fat. I'm just kidding.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe I was. We will never know until it's on record.
No. So what happened with this? I kind of actually remember when he was born.
No, you don't.
Yeah, no, I do.
I remember
remember.
when you were.
How
No,
how many
that's
years
right
are
now.
you guys apart?
We're only 4 years.
7 years.
4 years.
So like 7 years. So check this out. When I was little, just like that.
He was born.
Yeah, that's all it took. Okay, no, but
Holy
for real, when I was little, I remember my mom was in the hospital. I didn't know what for at the time.
Fucking
At the
cock.
time, at the time, I didn't know what it was for. So of course, like you're a little kid, then I gotta be like, your mom's having your brother. Of course, I was like the stork, and all that shit, right? So
Yeah.
I just remember being with my aunt.
Were you scared?
I don't know. To be honest, when I hear the hospital, I don't assume death when I was little, especially because nowadays it's like, oh my god, you know.
It's just like, oh.
Now today's like, oh, she's feeling a little sick. That's all.
Okay.
She's gonna get
No.
medicine. That's all. Right? So
the pure innocent mind.
so I'm with my aunt, and I guess by then my aunt's already being warned that like her water fucking broke, and she's gonna have the baby, right? And she's like, oh, we gotta go, Ralphie.
Oh,
So
fuck.
I don't remember the car right there, but I remember actually being in the hospital, and my mom was still pushing.
Ugh.
Ryan, right? All I
my
know is
God.
that. So my aunt's like, okay, Ralphie, we're gonna look out this window. We're like a couple stories up. We're gonna look out this window. We're gonna count how many different colored cars there are. And I just hear screaming in the back. I'm like, who is that?
Oh, that's nasty.
Sure
bro.
enough, that's Ryan being like,
Did you hear me crying?
no, not yet. All I know is I just heard mom screaming.
Oh,
I didn't
was
know
in
it was
pain,
mom. I didn't
dude.
know it was her. I didn't register that, but
that's crazy.
I mean, I imagine.
I know that. I just remember my aunt was distracting me while my fucking mom was giving birth.
17
and
years ago, I was born.
sure enough, I sure enough, they're like, "Oh, Rafi, you can come in now. Let's go see your mom."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What the?" Right? Like I just see a little fucking person. I'm like, "What the heck?" And then
I was like,
my dad's like, "Oh yeah, the
up?
store came in, right?
guy.
The store came in." And it's like, "Oh, here's your little brother."
He's like, what the fuck was all that noise then?
He's your little brother, and I just see your little ugly face.
Oh
Watch
my
out,
God.
man. Hey, bro.
Infants, come on, man. You know,
Hey, did I have hair back then or what?
I don't remember.
Hey,
all
isn't
that.
it crazy? Like,
Dude, Ryan's about to
Hey, man.
square up with a chicken, dude. He's-
wait, isn't that a rooster
there is one rooster in there.
or a cockroach? I mean, fuck, not a cockroach. Fuck.
That's a big
We trying to say a
cockroach, man.
cockle-doodle-doo?
Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
You know that's not an actual chicken.
A cuckoo, dude.
A
Oh,
cuckoo,
a-
cuckoo, yeah.
a
from
duck?
fucking
A cuckoo? A duck?
Cuck. Quack.
Hey, bro. No.
Um,
What was I gonna say? When you're born, I thought you would be born bald, like bald.
Some babies.
Some babies.
No,
Some
no.
babies.
But then, like, I've seen videos of babies come out, bro. They're fucking like
with
whole
the
ass,
perm and everything.
yeah, hair fucking,
The full wash.
The
and
fresh
shit.
fade,
arms,
bro.
arms fucking all hairy.
Oh yeah,
and
some
shit.
babies will have hairy ass arms. It's weird.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, I bet that was Richie, my cousin. Dude, that man's just.
I can see Rich being
I've
born
never-
like,
I've
it's
never
up.
seen
What the fuck is that?
He was a man before he even knew what that was, dude.
Oh my god.
Homie was paying rent in there.
He was paying rent. He was already paying rent in there, dude.
Holy
man.
shit.
No, so I just remember that, and from there on, I was like, oh, I have a brother now, and it was funny because I remember as a kid, because I told Ryan this before, but when I was a kid, there was a lot of things where before he was born, I was like, oh look, like what's that? Don't do that.
All right, my fault.
like what's that, right? I'm like, oh, what's that? And then my parents like, oh, that's a school. I'm like, I want to go to school one day, right? And they're like, yeah, you will. I'm thinking, oh, cool, I got my wish, right? Kind of like assuming, but I remember later on, I'm like, oh, I should not have said I wanted to go to school, like if I had a choice. But with Ryan, yeah, I was like, oh, I want a little brother. Like, oh, we can get you a little brother.
Whoa. That's kind of
You
odd.
guys have a little
I
brother?
guarantee you. He was already conceived or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
Before I asked, or actually after I asked. So they're like, oh, perfect timing. We already put it in order.
Oh my god.
That's nasty.
Got
So-
your pre-order right
It's
here.
alive.
Yeah, but later on, Ryan, he was very chill as a baby.
Yeah, I was
he was
really
no,
chill.
but when I went
remember-
to school. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I was gonna
right.
tell him how brotherly I was, but okay.
How much of an older
How much
brother?
of an older brother were you
Did he
when
Okay.
you
take
were
care of you?
barely?
Kind
did he
of,
take care
actually,
of you?
Fuck,
kind of.
I don't even
You-
know.
You know, okay, so basically, I was showing him how to play the GameCube.
Oh yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
I remember-
He taught me games.
Ryan was like,
Nice.
he was barely functioning. He was barely able to hold on to stuff, and I guess my dad saw like me and Ryan in the
Was he
room.
the kid who like tries to look around and is always looking at the ground, like fucking moving?
That or he's just like that with the controller, like doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Hey, what the fuck was that? I was doing that with my phone earlier. You saying I'm stupid? You
Yeah,
saying I'm a
actually.
baby?
That's
Wow.
a way of
You
like.
still are. I
thinking.
mean, you honestly, if Dad were to say it, yes, he would still think you act like a baby.
I don't act like a baby.
Fine,
You act
a
like
little baby.
I don't have a mind of a baby.
You don't.
He has the mind of an artist. Yeah.
Is
there's a
it?
difference.
Hey, okay, go ahead, and I'll tell you my story.
All right. Okay. But yeah, no, I try to be as brotherly as possible. Just not take care of him like, oh, here, I'm gonna feed you, I'm gonna give you all this. Just
Yeah.
play
pamper
with him, like just talk with him, all that stuff. Even though he's over here like, like
He's just looking at you.
Like-
I'm just like,
what?
Well, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
But he was very calm. I do think we were. I can't say like, oh, we were a lot closer. Obviously, we never really drifted apart, but
Yeah, what the
same
fuck?
interests. You know what I mean? Like, we used to like the same things all the time. We had the same fucking haircuts most of the time.
yeah, and a lot of people,
Ah.
like when they're like, oh, you have a brother? I'm like, yeah, he's 21, and they're like, oh, for real? And I'm like, yeah, like,
He would lie to kids.
no.
Oh no! This
No,
is,
right now.
I
No,
can't.
no.
I thought this was when you.
And
I'm
I'm
like,
like-
lying about
They'd be
what?
like, oh, how old is he? I'll be like, he's 21, and then they're like, oh, does he look like you? And I'm like, dude, he looks nothing like me. I was like, don't. I was like. I was like, yeah, we like the same shit, you know, like we like games. Like I love gaming, but I'm
Oh.
like, there's a difference between me and him. Like there's a point where this kid is like,
Thing is, I'm very
Here and,
invested versus Ryan. He's like, oh, look, Call of Duty came out. I'm like, oh, dude, there's a new Call of Duty just got announced.
no,
Oh, Call of Duty just dropped today.
no, and that's not only the thing. It's just like you got your own interests, I got mine, but
Yeah.
like it's just like. I get like I don't know, like if someone was to see me and you, they wouldn't really think we're brothers.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
they're gonna see it right now.
Do you guys
Who?
think
If
you have like?
I mean, just random people, they're like, wow, you guys are brothers. That's
Yeah,
weird.
people don't know, like fuck, my friend Angel, like, I showed him a picture, and I think you were in it. He was like, "Who's that guy?" I was like, "That's my brother." He's like, "He looks nothing like you," and I'm like,
"Look that weird."
Yeah, I got the ugly genes, bro.
Nah,
I got the ugly genes.
you're not ugly, bro. You look
handsome boy.
Yeah,
I'm
handsome.
ugly.
But hey, real quick, hold on, Ernie, can I get a water?
Oh, his mouth is getting a bit dry. Go get
Oh
some.
my god,
Come
producer!
on, producer.
The fucking
Fuck.
guest is
Orders.
dying of
Give me a
thirst
water.
in the heat.
Yeah.
Can we get some 3
Yeah,
waters?
woo, producer.
All right,
there we
so
go.
we're back.
Let me see.
Fuck, it's hot, bro. Fuck you, Ernie.
All right, we're gonna leave it like this.
Fuck.
Okay.
It's nice.
Ernie.
Actually, that's better. That's way better.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
is
can you even see me?
Yeah, you.
Nah, we can
Producer.
see you for
You
sure.
look like
Little
a
tiny bit.
Hey, let a real topic. Let's talk about Mario Kart 48 courses.
48 courses.
48.
Is that how many are in the game?
courses.
That's how many they're gonna put in the game. Okay, let's let's explain this.
Let's explain.
I didn't think
this.
you were actually gonna talk about
Like
this.
12 versions of Rainbow Road, or
Yeah, pretty much.
uh,
Maybe honestly. No, I was gonna say. Well, why are we gonna bring this up?
Oh, you don't want to talk about games?
No, we can, but like,
Well-
you're like, I don't have any interest in gaming. Ooh,
I never
Mario
said
Kart.
he clearly does. He plays Apex, man.
That's
Yeah.
true. All right.
Hey,
well, I mean, everyone plays Apex.
Speaking of Apex, real quick, why do they gotta give what's his name? Fuck the running guy.
Octane.
Octane?
Yeah, fucking 3. I got 2 legendaries for him yesterday, and I didn't even like him.
Wow. Why not? What's that? What's that
Because
about?
he's not Bloodhound.
Oh, okay. He's a bloodhound.
I'll
right?
beat the shit out
100%.
of any Octane.
So you're the type.
I'll
to,
catch up to him. I'll
Yeah,
pop my
you
whole. I'll
pop
catch
all-
up to him. So like, fuck that.
Okay, wait. What were we saying before we got completely sidetracked?
We're talking about
Mario Kart.
I know we're no.
how
we're
you were taking care
taking
of Ryan.
care of Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was a baby.
I was gonna say, yeah, we end up having like similar interests, right? And then there was a point where Ryan completely fucking shifted. And
that bad.
thing is, my dad's very strict with a lot of things, and Ryan started liking like pop music and rap music, and
Oh, hell yeah, man.
my dad was highly against it. He did not like it whatsoever. My mom was like, "Oh yeah, you can listen to it." My
Man,
dad's
all
like,
that
"Don't
racket,
listen to it."
bro. Turn that down.
So when Ryan hit that, that was like a major change for my dad. He was thinking, "Oh no," because as a kid, for me, I was like not perfect, but clearly something that my dad was proud of.
Oh,
Especially because like my aunts and my uncles always like damn, I want my kid to be just as behaved as that one, right? And this one comes in.
The fuck did I do?
He didn't do
he
anything
lets
bad,
her
but
out to play the troublemaker.
Honestly,
I am not a troublemaker.
honestly,
I
I gotta ask Dad about that because I feel like you got in trouble quite a bit more. That's
No.
mainly because you did things that you didn't
What the fuck
know.
did I do, bro?
Ryan doesn't remember this.
Bro, Dad gets nowadays, bro. Dad gets mad at me for the dumbest stuff.
Really? What?
Okay.
Can you give us an example?
Example.
His haircut.
I'll fucking. Okay, that. Because my dad wants me to fucking grow it a certain way, how he likes it. I'm like, okay, just because you didn't do that shit when you were younger, don't make me do it.
What about Raph though?
Okay, well, he doesn't pick on him.
Look, he does. It's just Ryan doesn't see it. Thing is, like he'll tell me, he'll talk down to me, and the thing is, I register it, and I'm like, okay, that's how it is. Ryan's like, yeah, I got you.
Because I don't really.
You know how Rich is like,
He's trying
yeah.
to drown it out.
Yeah,
bro.
you know how Rich is like, yeah, like,
yeah.
Bro, because
Ryan.
like, it's
100%.
like. I tell him,
He'll
like,
do that.
I told him, like, it's my life. Like, why you gotta worry about it?
And we
like,
get and, like that's cool. And
I'm
I
trying
agree
to
with
live-
that.
I'm trying to
but
live-
it's like
Like
when
I was like
you're-
when you were fucking a teenager, did someone tell you to do your own hair? He's like, no. I'm like, exactly. And he's like, I'm like, fuck.
That's because the thing is he doesn't like Ryan being a follower
Fuck.
in
He
trends.
Thinks, he thinks I'm following.
He
shit.
thinks
I'm
Ryan. He
I'm
doesn't like people that like follow trends
Like
and shit.
like a trend hopper.
Yeah. pretty
Yes,
much. He doesn't
bro,
like
and,
that.
and he hates the fact that like he likes my hair, you know, whatever, because it's curly. But back then it used to be straight.
That's her. Yeah, we
Well,
used to have like massive straight hair.
Yeah,
man.
but it got curly
just-
after puberty.
The thing is, once we cut it, and then like puberty must have fucking I don't know, so alternate or something.
Yeah,
'cause
so our hair just started turning.
it just completely
curly.
changed.
And-
The same with your armpits.
yeah, my
Let
armpits
me
are
check
curly.
actually. Why are we checking?
Then went, dude, my armpit hair is straight.
How
That
come?
shit sticks out. Just like, yeah, I can pretty much like grow it out
You
into
could-
long
you could
hair.
braid
and
that
comb
shit.
it. Exactly. Braid it and shit. I don't know
Oh,
why.
man.
Yeah, but
that's all-
ours,
that's where all my
ours
hair
is, yeah, it's just curly.
Yeah. So what's that like, huh?
So
What, curly hair? Or?
curly hair, yeah. Well, actually,
Well-
it's kind of funny because my dad thinks, he's probably. Thing is, my dad thinks Ryan's got multiple girlfriends at the moment.
Bro,
oh, he thinks he's a player.
I don't.
Thing is,
Ryan-
our producer doesn't know this, but fucking, or maybe you do, but my fucking Ryan has a lot lot of friends that happen to be girls.
Yeah.
My dad's like, oh, okay.
He's building a harem.
I know what
My man.
He's like, oh, okay. So which one's the lucky one? Who's the one that who's the extra friendly one you're with?
Yeah, and I'm like, none.
He's like, none. No, it'll be
You
weird.
weirdo.
He's like, it'll be weird. And he gets pressed about it every time my dad brings it up or my mom brings it up. He's like, I'm not dating anybody. Like, I don't think of him like that. They're my friends.
Yeah, they
Jesus
are.
Christ.
You get embarrassed?
Yeah.
Is it-
Fuck,
Big
no,
time.
I get mad.
No, you get embarrassed.
No, I don't get embarrassed.
You get embarrassed. You get red. You're red right now. Look at you.
Maybe because it's fucking hot.
Nah, that can't be it.
I mean, you should consider that like a cool thing. Like, oh yeah, my parents think I'm getting all these women.
This man almost said it.
What?
Hoes?
Bitches? Hoes?
I was gonna.
I can say
What the
it.
fuck,
I can
Phil?
say
My
it.
phone.
Oh.
But,
no, I don't.
in Ryan's case, I feel like he considers them more like actual like people.
Because they're actual friends.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
fucking talk to them. Like, I don't know what the fuck I do.
And like in other guys' cases, kind of like yeah, I got these
Yeah, I
fucking
know- I
hoes,
know
bro.
them,
Like,
like-
look at this. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 bitches in my car. Right?
no, and people seriously when they meet me, they think like, oh, like
Gangbanger.
no, what the fuck? I don't portray myself as that.
Yeah, you
He
do.
does. I'm just kidding. No, but
I like how he's laughing. Oh my god, Ernie, you a gangbanger?
Ernie?
Ernie?
look at his legs.
Ernie?
Look at
Producer?
his Crocs, dude.
Producer, are you a gangbanger?
Oh, wait, Raph is
we
the
need
only
an-
one that didn't bring his Crocs.
Are you
I mean,
wearing
I don't
Crocs?
got Crocs.
I would have brought my Crocs, but Levingo's outside, and I had a feeling that motherfucker was gonna go like over
tear
my
up
feet.
your Crocs.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't torn up Ernie's.
That's true. That's because he doesn't like Ernie.
Ah,
Bitch.
I hate the fact that Ernie's not talking.
That's fine.
Ernie, you're a bitch.
He's observing, man. Thumbs up.
No.
He gives us a thumbs
Okay.
up.
No, wait, what
Um,
were we saying? Something about
So
fuck.
no
oh, girls.
gangbanger.
No,
women.
people when they first meet me, bro, they actually think that I have so many girls. Like,
Uh-huh.
Like,
Is
you
it
have
because
hoes?
do you have
I'm like-
like a lot of women friends because you get along with them more often?
I just talk to anyone. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I
He's very
seriously-
open to talking.
I
guess.
seriously don't know what the fuck like people think. Like they're like, oh, like Ryan, like oh yeah, like do you talk to a lot of? Oh, you have a lot of hoes, huh? I'm like no, like what the fuck? Like,
Man, don't even.
you want to see how dry my phone is? Like,
no messages, man.
fuck, like,
All
like,
these
I'm-
group chats and no hoes
Yeah.
messaging me.
the only text I get, bro, is from Verizon saying you're eligible to upgrade your phone.
Thanks, Verizon. Looking
That's-
out for the home.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
And Snapchat when it's your birthday.
Snapchat and that
And
shit.
Valentine's. Fuck you guys.
And the only like it just gets me mad because people like.
Okay.
And I don't,
Alright.
I don't even know. Like, I don't even know if at school, like, you know that one thing at school, like how, I don't know, fucking movies and shows that you're portrayed as this certain
All the
group
groups,
Is, no, like
yeah.
this certain group is
Mm.
famous, and oh my god, this guy is the fucking high school. Everybody likes him. That shit don't work like that nowadays.
Yeah.
Nobody
You don't-
fucking thinks like, oh, that's him.
No, not
oh
at
my
all.
god, I can't talk to him because he's too cool. Like, who the fuck
Oh,
thinks like
people,
that?
people classify you as like one of the cool kids, right?
I don't know.
I think that's.
I
the
feel
case,
like
and
I feel like
kinda
get
bothers
classified
you.
as a cool kid.
Yeah.
How? I'm just. Why the fuck do we have to label each other as that?
It
I
just
don't know.
happens.
Person.
It
People
just happens.
just do it. They
Like-
categorize each other in groups to kind of like, I guess, stand out more.
We were the nerds.
nerds.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
my
exactly.
point.
but that's what we are.
Who cares?
What was Ernie considered? Because I put him more on the,
I don't
like,
know.
the
This
greaser
fucker-
side.
This fucker should not have been hanging out with us. That's all I gotta
Yeah.
say. Everyone's over here like, oh, you're a nerd. No, it's funny because like I know this is gonna be like, ooh, what the hell? But honestly, Ernie does not look like he's a nerd at all.
he
Like,
doesn't,
he
but
does
he's the
not.
biggest nerd of us all.
right? He's not. He's not.
He's shaking
He's
his
shaking
head,
his
to
head.
the
No.
blanket.
Oh my god.
He has a blanket.
He's all
over
scared.
his
He's like, guys,
head,
you're
and he's
ruining
just-
my fucking chances of getting a date again.
Cut.
Okay.
He said, "Move on."
I was gonna ask you, Ryan,
Yeah.
and be honest, 100%,
Yeah.
and I really mean it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Did you or do you have a girlfriend?
No, I swear to God.
So you never had one before.
ever
You
had?
never had-
Ever had?
Yeah, I told you and mom this.
Oh,
You've had a girlfriend?
Yeah, like freshman year, I told you.
Damn, I don't remember that.
Was she kind of like? Was it kind of just like one of those quick things, or was she kind of special to you?
I thought it was, but hey, bro, now that I grow
Oh,
No,
wait,
no.
she betrayed you.
yeah.
Oh,
But it's fine. Look, nowadays, bro, now that I think of it, as you get older, bro, like, you're like,
It don't matter.
what the fuck was I doing then, bro? Like, I don't give
Yeah.
a shit. Like I tell kids nowadays, why am I saying like kids? Like now that I tell like kids,
You sound old, man.
yeah. Now I tell like kids that are younger grades than me, like, bro, like why the fuck you gotta worry about that shit? Like who gives a fuck? Like back then I cared. Like I was like, oh my god, now I'm just like,
I think it's because in some cases it might feel like it's all they have. It's all they might have, like growing up.
Oh, fuck.
They are never taught properly how to, I guess,
Approach
communicate
women.
and approach, women and girls and how to talk to them.
It's funny. I never thought of it as like approaching a girl. I just thought of it as approaching a person.
yeah.
Really?
Well, because like
for me it was
like,
always the
for me,
women.
yeah. For me, it was never like a moment where it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna talk to fucking Rebecca from science class.
Holy
fuck.
Yeah,
Censor it in case I did have Rebecca in my science class.
Did I have one? Rebecca?
I don't remember. But like I just be like, oh hey Rebecca, and she's like, hi.
Hey.
But like
go.
me,
Actually, you don't have to censor. I'd remember Rebecca, bro.
Really?
Actually, censor it. You know what?
Don't?
Alternate between it. The first time,
Don't?
censor it. Second time, don't. But now we're gonna censor it, okay?
You can just say
Okay,
it
producer. Can you hear me? Producer.
Oh my god.
All right, good. Thank you, man.
You could have just been like,
Just making
let's
sure.
just call her Rebecca.
Hey, there's your little producer montage, by the way.
Oh god. No way he's ever gonna do one of those.
Oh,
We
he
say
might.
producer
He
way
might.
too many times.
What?
Podcast. What?
Fuck.
Huh?
The producer podcast.
Okay, so
No,
when did it happen? Like,
Bro, no, like I don't even give a shit, bro.
I know, but like,
Mhm.
I don't mean to be like, tell us your emotional story. I mean, like, what happened? Like, genuinely, what went down?
Okay, so what's crazy is I'm just gonna literally like sum it up in like fucking 3 words.
Yeah.
So basically,
Cheated on me.
No.
Mm.
So anyway, so basically, my friend had her in his PE class,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and in the beginning of the year, like probably like 1 month into school,
Yep.
he's like, he's like, bro, like he's like, you gotta watch out for her because she's starting to talk to this one guy a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't give a shit, bro. I was like, I just want to
Okay.
go home. So we're
Yeah.
going home because we're on our way home. I was like, I just want to go home. So we left. I thought nothing of it. And then, like, whatever happened. And then, like, a few months later, she was, like, talking to him and shit.
Oh.
So, but hey, I don't give a fuck now. Like, I can give a fuck less. Like, if she was to walk up to me, hey, Ryan.
Shut up.
No, like, who's talking?
That would have been James.
Shut the
Shut the fuck up.
Get off my face.
Get away from me. Whore.
I would just be like, who the fuck is talking? Cause
Did you? I was gonna say what? Like, was it like the moment, or how did you treat it? How did you take it? Did you?
It was like, damn.
No. Like, not just to break it, but like just in general the relationship. Because the thing is with people and dating, sometimes it's always like a, oh, I love you, like that, or it was like a, oh, we're dating.
Yeah.
Hold her hand once in a
Were
while.
you guys
That's
talking
it.
a lot?
Yes, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was serious.
Yes.
That's
Damn,
true.
I'm sorry, bro.
Dude, I don't give a shit.
Nah, you're sad.
No, I'm not
It's
sad.
tore him apart.
just
That's why he's not
fucking-
dating anymore. Oh my god,
No, I don't
Well, so
know.
it's
I'm
all-
not,
guys.
I'm not dating because
Hold on,
I'm gay.
that's
I'm just kidding. I'm not dating because I don't want to. I really don't give a shit. Like if a girl if a girl likes me and she wants to talk to me, then
Yeah.
talk to me.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's a
Alright.
good
like if a
mentality,
girl
yeah.
thinks like, oh, you're cute, then fucking tell me. Like
That's-
don't hold that shit in.
That's
Like,
kind of how I am. I don't
Equality.
really care about the dates at the moment. It's
Really?
more like,
I
oh
don't
yeah,
give a shit.
okay, you know, like thanks, you know.
Yeah.
And if they
That-
want to suck me off, that's cool.
Oh.
I'll accept it.
If they want to
We're
hook
not dating,
up,
though.
let's hook up. Yeah, that's the kind of like mentality most guys should have.
I mean, like it's kind of bad because it's like, ooh, that's scummy, but it's like after a while, you're just gonna hit
I
that
mean,
moment where you don't feel like putting in the effort for
if
dates.
they want it, it's there. They
Yeah.
want it. you
First
know?
of all, like
If they wanna hook up,
it's
it's a
a
mutual
multi.
thing.
Yeah, it's a mutual thing. It's not just like it's not like oh hey, I feel like we should hook up, right? And it's like, oh yeah, sure. Oh my god, he only did it because she said she wanted to. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, and there's some
She said
people
it.
that believe if you're gonna hook up with someone, you should be with them. But it's kind of like, no.
Especially now, it's kind of weird how like relationships have changed.
I mean, there's a lot of marriage rates that are plummeting because divorce, and it's just they're not working out because they believe I should be with this person
The
because
mistakes
we
looking
did
at me right now.
yeah, the mistakes catch on. So I guess that's why
fuck.
not a lot of young people even care about relationships these
Yeah.
days and try to do what do they call it,
I don't know. man.
polyamorous or something
I don't
like
know.
that.
I could be wrong. I kind of misinterpreted it apparently
Really?
recently. I don't know what it actually means, but I don't know. I think it's like a shared thing. Like it's not just like I feel like seeing blah blah blah. Like let's say I'm dating somebody, and we wanted to bring another girl in, and it's not just like that girl wants to only be with me. It has to be a shared thing between all three of us. So technically, it's like I'm dating two of them at the same time.
Two of them at this. That's my dream.
And we have to, and then she's dating her, and she's dating her. It's weird. It's a weird altercation. It's so weird. I don't know.
What the fuck?
Were you about to get into something like that?
Nah, hell no.
Nah, you weren't. You weren't about that.
It's not that I'm not about it. It's just I never had that
shit,
chance.
I forgot there was a cord there.
Really?
Uh-oh.
I had to wash my hands.
For what? What did you do?
It's all right.
When I touched Lavingo, the motherfucker had dirt all over him.
Well, it's too late now, isn't it?
He feels the dirt, and he's like, I just gotta wash this shit off.
I was gonna say,
It should be
no,
fine.
I've never been approached for that kind of stuff. I don't think I
So
will.
you didn't know? Is it because you didn't know how you felt about it, or just,
Probably. I don't know. I still don't think I'd feel right about it because I'm not very like, oh, you're dating someone that's very extreme. I mean, yeah, it's extremely sentimental, but I'm not like fucking bolted to that mentality.
Mm-hmm.
But I genuinely do think that if I like someone, it's because I like them.
Would you say it might depend if it's like, another girl and another girl, or another girl and another guy? You think it would depend?
I
in that
probably
case?
would, honestly.
Yeah.
It probably would.
See, because like, no, I'm not attracted to men.
Yeah.
So if I'm attracted to women, I wouldn't mind having more. Thank you.
Hey, yeah. It's like, Jason's like, all right, cool, 2 for
Yeah,
1.
I'm fucking, I'm all the way down. If 3 women want to be in a relationship with me, I'm fucking down all the way.
And
Yeah,
you know what's
ladies.
crazy? And you know what's crazy? Is
And they're
that
comfortable with it.
I'm being like for real, like five. Like I'm trying to be.
5 real.
I was about to say. Just kidding. I do not affiliate with any gangs. Fuck. Okay. Anyway, because seriously, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. Anyway,
Where'd that come out of?
What did I just hear?
because
Okay, go
5, it comes from a gang. Like they say.
Oh, it
like,
does?
They say
How
50,
old?
Damn, I've been
how
saying
old
this
is
forever,
5?
bro.
How old is 5?
What do you mean?
The
Like
gang.
how old the gang? Has it been around? Like,
It's not called
is it
5.
new?
It's called 55th Street.
55th.
But they say like
okay,
you
okay.
5 me. Like you feel me.
Ah,
It's
that's
kinda-
cool.
Or they'll
That's
be
cool.
like-
they got their own slang.
Yeah. So, but I do not affiliate with none of that. Like it's just cool.
Yeah,
I think it's funny.
Just say
how
it because
they-
it's stupid.
No, it's not stupid. It's
Yeah,
because
you
they
don't
made
like
their
the
own-
way they say things.
They made their own little shit, so it's kind of cool. And
So
funny.
you're calling it shit.
No.
He thinks it's cool.
No, it's pretty
Everybody
funny.
who creates their own slang is
Yeah,
kinda
everybody like everybody's
Like
like,
you-
sussy
yeah,
baka.
the
Like
gamer, a community always comes up with stupid slang. Dude.
yeah,
100%.
like baka bussin'.
Baka's already a fucking term in
Yeah,
Japan. though.
it's a Japan term, but
Yeah, but
people
we-
kind of just
we made it
adopt
fun.
it. Yeah,
We made it fun, but listen,
and use it for other
this
shit.
is
Go
this
ahead.
is being,
Don't touch the mic.
sorry.
You hear that?
this is being for
He's
real.
got like ADHD. It's
I know, bro.
This is fuck.
Either go
This is
ahead.
being
Continue.
for real. That I've
for real.
never ever like people think that this happens to me. It's like
like
I've
you're
never-
affiliated.
no, not with that. I'm talking about the girl topic. I've
Oh,
Oh, we're
never,
still on the girl topic?
I've never
Alright.
been approached by a girl, nor ever a girl told me that I was cute ever in my life.
Really?
Never.
So
Why?
Probably,
It's
probably
'cause
like if I talk to him one on one.
It's because you look pissed all the time.
No, like probably if I talk to him one on one, but I've never like a girl walk up to me and say. Like,
I mean,
"Oh,
that
you're
takes a lot
cute."
of confidence. That's why. So it's not easy for them to just be like, "Hi, you're cute."
If anything,
That used to be the
in
thing
Ryan's
back in
position is
elementary.
probably that they're very intimidated by, I guess, his coolness.
Stature.
Yeah.
Who the
so
fuck
they're
thinks I'm
stoic.
cool?
You-
I
How?
know, right? A lot of people, man.
You yourself and
People
probably your
might
friends.
have called you like one of the popular kids, and
I can
and that
guarantee.
kind of
I
just
can 100%.
spreads
Ryan,
into a mob.
I just
mentality.
gotta say this, and this is kind of calling out Ernie's sister, but she knew you before she even knew me.
Oh,
Like I didn't even tell her.
that means word's been around.
I
about
haven't.
you.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't even told her about you.
So
So
what the fuck did I do?
that's what I mean.
Huh?
You're
I'm
clearly
just being
popular.
me.
You're
People
clearly popular.
People just like you. That's just what that means, dude. People like you. So in that sense, people are like, "Oh yeah, everybody
It's
likes
a popularity
this guy.
thing.
He's popular." And then women are gonna be a little bit more intimidated into telling you how they
That's
really
true. That's 100% true.
feel.
Because for me, my ugly ass will be like, "Oh, you're ugly." Like on the daily,
ugly bitch.
everywhere I go.
I call Raph
don't-
handsome.
I
all
don't
the
know,
time.
bro. I
Thanks,
never, I never experienced someone
We're not
coming
dating.
up to me. Like I see
Not
people
yet.
like look at me at school. Like I'll just be with my headphones, listening to music, walking
You
to
just
class,
chilling, bro.
just
Think
walking
so?
to class, and they'll like look at me, and I'm like, the fuck does this person want?
Well,
And
they like
people
you.
think some people think I look mad all the time because like the sun's in my fucking eyes, dude. So I'm like this all the time, like
that's what I was
Yeah,
saying. That's
you
what I
always
was
got
saying.
that stoic
That's what I was
face.
saying.
I'm
Like
always
he
like-
looks pissed all the time because this fucker's always like,
I'm like the
like
fucking
this the entire
sun.
time.
Like I hate that shit. But other than that, I don't know.
I
I
was
wouldn't
gonna-
consider myself
I was
popular.
I was gonna say that's kind of funny that you're saying about the sun, because to be real honest with you, man, you used to play baseball and you
No.
were in the sun on the daily. What happened?
Yeah, but
Okay,
your back is turned towards it.
not all the time.
True.
Not all the time.
Fuck you.
Especially when the sun's in your face.
No,
All right,
I don't
look,
know.
okay,
Like
okay.
being for real with you, honestly, playing baseball, bro, you don't even notice it. Like you're just playing, like yeah, like you'll be pissed off if it's in your eyes.
But you're more into the game
you're
than you
more
are.
into the game than like you don't give a shit about the sun at that point.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
you have the hat on and it's actually helping cover the sun.
And when was the last time you played a sport?
Played a sport, fuck.
When was
freshman
it?
year.
Was it
year?
freshman?
Yeah, I played freshman.
So it's been a while. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
But I still will fuck everybody up if anyone ever sees this.
He's still
Fuck
got
you.
the
So-
energy.
You're
bro.
Hey,
shit. You guys are weak as fuck.
I was gonna ask you, Ryan.
Fuck your team.
So
He's calling
do you
everyone
want to tell people? Do you want to tell like how
The story.
you got to like the baseball stuff and what kind of what brought you in? What happened during baseball?
Bitch.
Like any kind of cool stories and shit.
Brought me in. I don't know. Maybe because Dad put us in when we were like fucking 6. When I was
Yeah.
like 6. My dad.
My dad was like, "Oh, there's a baseball league here.
Yeah,
they
he-
love baseball."
Yeah,
Like the rest
so
is.
he threw me and him in it,
Mhm.
and he was a lot older, and I was like fuck 6 or 7, 7 at the most.
Yeah.
And I obviously I wasn't great at it, but obviously I was a kid, and he's a kid, and he
Yeah.
sucked balls. He sucked bad. Like
I wasn't that bad, okay? I wasn't that bad. Okay, look,
Jay,
I'll say
I-
this. I'll say this. The one thing that one season that was completely shit was because here's what they did. So I was already gonna go up towards like what, major, right?
Major
majors?
league?
Or like what was the other division?
I was in when I first started. I was in farm. That's what
You
they
were
called
farm.
it. Farm.
I was
then-
there in
and
the
then
minor
Little
league, little
Yeah,
league.
Little league, minor
But then
league.
there was another one like for like the older kids.
Yeah, minors. The minor league.
Was it?
Minor league.
It's because you're so old now. You're not old, but you're older now that you think like minor league is still little. But back then it was like you were.
It
Well,
was
I
a
don't
big
know,
deal.
but
Minor
but,
league was a big
but
deal. It was a
technically,
big deal.
but technically they were saying how, like my second year in the minor league. The first year I think I did pretty fine. Like I didn't do amazing, but I did pretty like
Okay.
standard, you know.
Not the best.
Calm down, homie. It was our first
I'm
year.
the
It's okay.
best.
So don't even. But
Didn't
the
you
year
guys?
the year that was absolutely trash was this. Going into my second year, my parents and a whole bunch of other people were making it seem like, yeah, these kids are getting older now. They're gonna start throwing harder at you, and they're gonna start fucking like they're gonna probably hit you. And ever
they're, like,
since then,
training
in my
hardcore.
brain, it's like that ball's gonna fucking zoom and probably smash your goddamn rib cage.
So you're like
I'm
you were
so,
scared.
So I'm up to bat, and I fucking pull back like every other
Every
fucking
pitch,
pitch.
bro, he would scoot back. Like he would literally like jump back every pitch, like out of the batter's
Yeah,
box.
because they fucking scared me. I was
Yeah,
like,
the
oh,
That
fear.
shit
fuck.
was nothing.
It really wasn't, but like at least like in the moment you're like, oh fuck, like it just worried me because they made it seem like these kids were already like so fucking
Yes,
stacked.
They
Exactly.
could have just been like, okay, these guys are gonna be a little tougher, all right, but you still got it, all right.
Yeah, like
Remember your
it's gonna
training
be the
and all
same
that stuff?
baseball. No,
This fucking
Instead,
kid.
it's like, nah, these guys are gonna fuck you
they're
up.
gonna
dude.
fuck you up if you don't pay attention out there. So I was like, oh man. But I mean, I didn't like I said, I didn't do so bad. I just remember there was one game too where they ran out of pitch counts.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the thing is, when you're a pitcher, you only have a certain amount of
Certain
pitches you
amount,
could do, and they ran out for like pretty much every pitcher. So they had to bring in a random fucking player. So they're looking around like, who wants to go? Who wants to go? And my dad's like, this is his moment to try out being a pitcher. So they bring me up there. I'm fucking throwing balls up there.
It's so bad. I remember that game too.
That was so
Dad was
funny.
so excited. Mom too. They were
Like,
like,
oh, let's
they
go,
took pictures and
Ralphie.
shit.
Oh, that's
Fucking
nice.
sucked ass.
Oh my god, calm down.
But after that, you stopped playing.
I only stopped because I got in trouble.
How?
You got in trouble. What happened?
There was a lot of school-related issues.
Oh, yeah.
I can
Oh.
save that for another day.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Raph was a troublemaker.
Yeah,
No.
He was the real one.
I did drugs.
Oh, whoa.
I sold candy at a store at the back of the parking lot.
Yeah,
Yo, fuck that
You know the
chicken.
vending machine. Yeah,
that
I
shit.
broke that shit. It's mine now.
Yeah, what about
But-
Ryan though? He was
yeah,
a
but Ryan, but
superstar.
Ryan,
Oh, but
but
me.
Ryan stayed in.
No,
Ryan
I
stayed
stayed
in. He
in.
kept
'cause I
kept playing.
liked it.
Mm.
So I played it, and then it came 5th grade, where it was 5th grade, but 5th grade, my friend Steven that I met that year, I met him in 5th grade. I met him in 5th grade, and I remember that was when the season was gonna start, and the way that it worked was that you didn't try out for a team.
Yeah.
You just went to play, and it was like an open.
They just randomly assign you.
Yeah,
right?
it was like an auction type of shit where they pick you. So you went, you did whatever ground balls, pop flies, you ran bases, you hit.
Fucking.
And then
The glare on the fucking floor is getting to
sorry,
me.
and then after that day, literally like. I think a week or two later, they would call, the parents say, oh, you're on this team. They chose you. And then they give you the schedule and whatnot.
Yep.
And I remember my friend Steven was like, oh, yeah, like my dad's starting a team. Like I remember him clearly telling me like, oh, my dad has a team. And he was like, imagine we're on the same team or something.
Call the cock-a-doodle-doos.
No, and he's like, imagine we're on the same team. And I was like, oh, yeah, that'd be cool because I barely met him that year. And then literally, like, sure enough, like, the tryouts happened, and then, like, 2 weeks later, he's like, oh, you're on the Mets. I was on the Mets.
Yeah, he's on the Mets.
The first team I was on was the Mets with them, and then...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and then we went undefeated that year, I remember.
You did?
Yeah,
I can't remember that.
The Mets, baby.
Yeah, they were probably. He's like, oh, it's all about the Mets.
It's all about the Mets.
Yeah, no, he was really good, especially right there, man. You were fucking top tier.
He was popping
I
off.
was 5th grade.
You were still doing
But
really good.
I was big, dude, for fucking 5th grader. But
Damn.
actually, nah, dude. My fucking friend Steven, bro, he hit puberty in 6th grade, bro. Bro already had an Adam's apple in 6th grade and a beard. And I'm not
Adam's apple.
No, yeah, he gets jealous about it. He's like, man, how come you're
jealous.
fucking...
I got jealous.
He's like, he's got his voice deeper.
I swear
he
to you,
sounds
dude,
way cooler.
Now that I look at it, back then, like, I used to be so jealous because he, like, hit puberty, like,
so hard
fast
and so quick.
and hard as fuck, dude. Like, his voice was like that in 6th grade.
Hey guys,
like,
all right,
like in 6th grade, his shit was already deep, and like I was like, what the fuck?
Did you look up to him?
He was my best friend. Me and him were
yeah.
fucking besties. Cause then after that, we were on the same team, like back to back.
Then what other team were you on? Diamond, right?
I was on the Vipers.
Vipers. Oh yeah, okay. So the Vipers. What was that? Was that Pony?
Yeah, that was still Pony.
Wait, Mets was Pony?
No, my man, that was still fucking.
Vipers?
No, I know. I'm just trying to explain the transition from the fucking league.
No, after the Mets, then when 6th grade happened, we first joined. God damn, my back is fucking sweating.
Drenched.
Anyway, after 5th grade, we joined Pony League, and that's like, bro, that's when shit hits the fan, bro.
Oh,
Pony League's like
that's
fucking
when like
top tier
that's
players.
when you can steal. You can like you were never able to steal bases back then. That's when you were able to steal.
Now it felt more like
there's
baseball.
a lot of different rules. Like you're allowed to have a lot of pitchers, so you can take out that pitcher, put in the other pitcher. Because in little leagues, bro, you got fucking one pitcher.
One pitcher, yeah.
One pitcher.
Like one pitcher, and they fucking throw the entire game because they're only like fucking 5 innings, 4 innings.
Yeah, so like let's say it's like a gamble. Basically, let's say I was a pitcher, right? And I had I don't know, like some other friend as a pitcher. And they chose me, but I'm having an off day, so like, fuck, he's stuck on there forever.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
But
and that your arm gets tired too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this kid.
I was a pitcher.
Yeah, he was a pitcher.
I was the fucking greatest.
You were the greatest.
I don't know about that.
Would you throw curveballs?
No, I was good. Oh yeah, my curve.
Yeah, no,
I have a 12-6
this kid-
curve.
Hell yeah, man, that's sick.
But what's it called? But the rules changed. You were able to throw different things. Stealing was added. You could what comes with stealing is when a pitcher can pick you off. Obviously, the catcher can pick you off. Just a lot of different rules. Like you can tackle the fucking.
Oh yeah, the catcher. Yeah. Yeah, you could fucking ram into him.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah,
100%. And I did that before, and they kicked me out of the game. But
oh, that's right. Yeah, my dad was fucking mad.
No, let me say real quick.
Yeah,
The first year we played Pony like with Steven and his entire team because we all stayed as a team. Like we all
basically the same roster kind of
same
transition.
roster. We all moved to up because we all we were all really close and we were really good.
We were stacked.
And that year we did so ass because it was our first year new type of shit, bro. Like these kids were big, bro, bigger than us.
Fuck.
And then the next year was our best year because we were literally like
completely snapped into it.
We were like the fucking number one team almost. I remember we were going like rival against this one team called the Rascals. And I fucking hated them, dude, because they were like, this is a little shit. A little fucking fat, short Mexican kid. No offense to Mexicans, I love him.
He's Mexican himself.
But,
he doesn't look it, but he is.
But a fucking little short, fat Mexican kid that was really good at pitching.
Mm-hmm.
And he threw a slider that would cut in, dude, like at the last second, and it would always fucking piss me off. And he was fat. That's the reason why he got me mad.
Damn.
Because he was fat. I was chunky. I was chunky, but
Fatophobia hit again.
but
I think by then you were already slimmed down, right?
No, I was a little chubby.
It was starting to get there.
Dude, I was in 7th grade.
Oh, yeah.
Still a little like there, but yeah, I was getting a little taller. But
This kid used to be a little chunker, but
No,
you
yeah,
know,
but-
he slimmed down pretty quick.
That's the best way to build up your athletic.
100%.
Yeah.
What the fuck was I gonna say? Something about.
So,
Oh yeah, when
the
I
tackle.
got kicked out.
Yeah.
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 So that was in 8th grade. I remember that was the next, like fuck, I don't know how many seasons. Next season, and I remember I hit the ball, went to second, and then my friend came up, hit the ball, I went to third, and then another one, boom, he hits the ball, and the fucking catcher's like blocking, and it was at the time in 8th grade, I was pretty big for an 8th grader, and these kids were smaller, and the catcher was really small, like not really small,
Yeah, but like
compared to
smaller.
me.
Yeah.
Then in 8th grade, yeah, he was small. So he was covering the entire home plate and he caught the ball and I'm already running. So I didn't want to slide because I was going to be out because he was just doing like that. So it's allowed. You're allowed to fucking move. You're about to move him out of your way and you can push him or tackle him.
Yeah.
And I did that. I fucking tackled the shit out of him, like boom, and he went flying.
Fuck out my way.
And I boom. I was safe because the ball came out of his glove, but
Yeah.
all the parents are like, "Oh my god!" Like
whoa, like what the fuck? How could you allow
They're
that?
like, "What the fuck?" And
The
then
Karens.
the umpire was like, "Oh, like you're out, like get out, like leave." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like I was mad, like I was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "You can't, like you're not supposed to do that." I'm like, and then my coach came out. His name is Coach Steve, but Coach Steve came out. He was like, he started cussing. He's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "You're allowed to do that." Like, he's like, "Ooh," and then the ump was just like, they were all made like the parents were like
All mad, getting all
Yeah,
fucking
that's why.
shouting.
I'm like, what the fuck? It's allowed, and they all got mad just because he's small. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. He's in the sport. You're gonna get rammed. Like, I don't give a shit.
That's true. You're a pony
You
at
gotta
that point.
toughen
You,
them up,
you
man.
got enough
Yeah.
time to like
So-
not be in there.
So
Yeah.
I got kicked out. So I didn't. Oh yeah, I got kicked out. So I just sat in the fucking dugout watching the entire game, and my coach got kicked out too because he was in the fucking ump's face.
Oh yeah, wait, was
Aw,
this so?
damn.
it was Steve that got kicked out?
Yeah, Steve
That
got-
meant,
Coach
yeah, I
Steve got
remember that. He
kicked
had to
out.
sit all the way out.
Yeah, in the
Wow.
parking lot.
He
No,
had
I
to sit in the
seen
parking
that.
lot.
for
He had
the
to watch in the
rules.
parking lot.
Yeah, and he got kicked out. And he was pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
He was defending. I mean, hey, like that was bullshit. You're allowed to do that, and
I remember that was like,
yeah,
what the fuck? That's like,
my
he was
dad.
mad.
My dad wasn't really that mad. He was more of like
Concerned?
comforting me in the way because I was pissed off. Like,
Yeah,
why the
yeah,
fuck?
Like he was mad. Like I remember that game.
I remember I was fucking pissed, and then my dad was like, "Alright, like it's fine, like whatever."
Like it's stupid, but just fine, man.
what the
This is
fuck?
fine.
Like
Just leave
my
it.
dad wasn't mad at all. He was just upset. Like, what the fuck was that? But
Yeah.
yeah, I got kicked out. Coach got kicked out. Then we still won the fucking game because this kid's fucking ass. But
We fucking rolled them.
one thing that pissed me the fuck off, dude. I swear to God, dude. I remember we're going against the Rascals, bro. 8th grade. They were still the top #1 team. We were like up there with them. And man, I swear to God, I fucking hate this team because their coach, he was fat. I fucking hated him.
He's got a thing up against fat people for some
dude,
reason.
like-
What's going on with that?
No, like
He's like, it reminds me of myself.
he was like, they were all Mexican. I love I'm obviously Mexican, but they were all Mexican.
Mexican
And-
food's great.
but
I love
remember
burritos.
we played on a bigger field. Like this field that we played on was much bigger. So the outfield was freaking long, like longer than expected.
Yeah.
So I remember we were playing and it was like the last inning that we were up, and my friend, no. Oh yeah, no. Actually, bitch, it was just me. Oh no, it wasn't just me. It was my friend Noah. My friend Noah was on third, and I remember I was up to bat, and boom, 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 whatever, fucking get strike, and then ball. I remember exactly. It was 2-1, or yeah, it was 1-2. It was 2 strikes.
1-2. It's getting
And
intense.
then fucking boom, I knocked that shit far as dick. Okay, far. Like, and I'm telling you, this field was a lot bigger, so they had to run for it, and I got an inside the park home run.
Oh yeah.
So-
wait. I was gonna say, what was that? The game I fell asleep.
I don't know. I think it was.
Motherfucker took a nap.
But what
during
gets
the
me
game.
mad about this is that Dad tried recording it
Oh.
on my phone, and what he did was he was recording his fucking shirt the entire time.
Oh no!
And then he just ended up.
Yeah, Ryan, let's
He
go.
put it in his pocket, and all you hear is like everybody like, "Oh, Ryan, go!" Let me see. I have the fucking video. Like,
You have
you
it?
still have it?
Hold on.
Yes.
I was gonna say I don't know. Can we cut that in?
I
Display
can put the
it.
audio.
Display the audio real quick. What? Through the mic? Yeah, just put it on the mic.
All right.
Watch, look, you can hear the.
You can hear the ball. You
bat.
can hear the. You can hear the
hit.
bat. You're gonna hear my dad right now. Hold on. That's my dad.
And I was running. That's when I made it. So then I came up to my dad.
So he's still recording it.
He's still recording. Just you'll hear. I walk up to him because I was excited.
I tried to get it. All you have to do is hook. Throw it in the trap. Yeah, oh yeah. How'd you not get it?
How'd you not get it?
And I was so mad, bro, because that was an actual
So the
good
thing
hit.
is with my dad, he's
I'm
very.
telling, I was, bro.
Our dad is not fucking perfect when it comes to technology, especially his own phone too. So he always trips whenever something like that happens. Like something will come up. Like, oh, I want to take a picture. Oh my god, I want to take a picture. I want to take a picture. We're already gone.
Yes. He'll be like, Rafi, how do I like? And we will be like, dude, just like
hurry up,
turn it up.
hurry
He'll be like, I know, but.
Then he misses it and he gets mad. Then he gets mad at us
And then
about
he's like, did you at least get it? And he's like, no, I didn't fucking get it. We thought you
We're
were
helping
gonna
you.
get it. And then he's like, fuck. And then like, but that shit pissed me off, dude. I was like,
man.
cause dude, I got an inside the park home run where like you hit the ball, you run all the bases, you get home.
I was gonna ask you, what was that one? Okay, what was going on? I remember there was slight beef in your team, slightly.
Beef.
Yeah,
You guys had some
One of your
beef going?
teammates or one of the coaches. Who was it?
Yeah, no.
Just a little.
Yeah,
fight?
because okay, so I remember my dad was getting a little upset because they kept trying to put Ryan on the side,
Oh yeah.
even though Ryan was popping off.
Yeah, I was fucking.
But I think it's
gangster.
because one of the coaches had a kid on that team. Now it was a new coach, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was a new.
He's a new coach, and of course he's like, "Oh, my kid's going up there.
Yeah,
now.
and
It's
he
my
put
kid.
him-
My
he put
kid's
him-
going up there."
Yeah, he put him like to pitch.
But like,
more than
weren't
me.
they fucking up more with
Yeah,
that kid?
fucking kid was bad.
Yeah, so he was not doing so great, and my dad
Yeah.
was getting fucking
Like
mad.
he wasn't
he
terrible,
was getting
but compared
upset.
to me, like I'm not trying to sound cocky, I was better. I was like one of the best on that.
Like
But they just
statistically,
wanted to-
Ryan was the better pick.
Yeah, I was
obviously,
a way
so-
better pick, and they were throwing in.
And
So then he got mad.
Sure enough, my fucking dad was so like he was pissed. I remember that. That was when he was actually really mad at them, and he was getting kind of. I mean, not mad at Coach Steve, but more a little like,
He was upset.
like,
Like,
hey
why the
man,
fuck
like,
you gonna
why
let
aren't you
him
doing
do it?
anything about it? Like, you know, like.
But then Coach Steve at that point wasn't the main coach no
That's
more.
right.
He was the other guy.
Oh fuck yeah, that's
So Coach
completely
Steve
right.
was just another coach, but he wasn't the main one.
He just wanted to appeal to
So-
players.
so
and
they
try
just
to give
pushed
them
Ryan to the
more of a
side.
chance.
Yeah, but Coach Steve was like the best fucking coach of ever. Like he taught me everything I knew, like how to play, how to fucking everything. Like I basically
How to win, bro.
I grew up with him and his kid Steven. Like I grew up with them, like playing baseball. So, but then them for like to not play me like for a few games, and then after that we went to
Yeah,
like
because
a
Ryan was
tournament.
practically sitting.
We went to a tournament, and then they played me, and then they took me out, and then I remember it was this fucking kid's birthday, and I didn't fucking play the last game, and we ended up winning that fucking tournament. Like we couldn't go play the game, and we could have fucking
Fuck you,
left.
Raph.
We literally, it was down the hill. We did a tournament down the hill, and it was a 2-game series. Some shit, I forgot what the fuck it was, but these kids were actually really good, and we played on a really like advanced field, like for like.
Was it when the whole family saw?
Yeah, family went.
Oh
And
yeah,
I
that's
remember
right.
I was doing really good. I was hitting the ball.
I feel bad
shit.
because like that was like the first
It
time
was-
the family actually were able to like, yeah, let's go around. We're gonna watch you.
No, that was like.
Or was that a
the
different one?
Yeah, that was the second time. The first one was when we went to Vegas.
No, I know. I was talking about the
Fuck,
second time. The
dude.
first time Vegas,
Dude,
that was hot.
Oh my god, bro! The Vegas tournament that we had, dude. We're literally playing teams from out of the state and
Out of state
country.
and country.
Ooh.
Yeah, it
We
was
were
crazy.
playing kids from like Hawaii, from
That's big.
fucking like other. I don't know where the fuck, but we were playing like.
Is that out of country?
Is it Hawaii?
Ryan.
Was it?
Don't ask me, bro.
All right,
Can we pull that up, producer?
All right, look, we were playing kids from like Minnesota, fucking
So
Colorado,
state,
yeah,
okay.
like other places. So
That's
but
what
yeah,
I was gonna say.
some were from Hawaii because I remember they gave us those.
Oh yeah,
those
the shark.
necklaces.
Yeah,
the
they gave him a
shit.
shark tooth and stuff.
And those kids, now then, for me at that time, they were 15 and I was barely. Yeah, they were like 15, 16,
You were barely
and
like
I was 14.
Yeah.
No, actually, no, I was 13. I was 13
Yeah,
in
you were
8th
13.
grade.
You were 13 because
They were like 15, 16.
that was like your last year playing, huh?
Yeah, that was my last year. And man, these fucking kids were good.
They were
But
good.
dude, when I tell you the fucking heat, like
It was bad.
God
It was
damn,
fucking blistering
bro.
out there. Even in the shade, it felt like you were still in the sun.
Bro, and it was worse for the fucking players. Cause I had like my pants, my shit on, dude, and it was so bad, bro. Like we had a big ass shit, a big ass thing of like ice chest and coolers and shit of like ice
Still
and
didn't do
water.
anything.
And after every inning, bro, we were all sprinting there, fucking like. I would get my arm sleeve, like I had my arm sleeve, take it off,
Just dip it in there.
and
then
I'd put it on my neck because how hot it was. And I remember, dude, it was
That sounds nice, bro.
so hot, bro. You don't even, I've never been so
But
hot.
other than that was like his last tournament. But like, it was really cool, honestly,
we
seeing him.
fucking lost.
The only
I mean, we
shitty,
won.
yeah, the
That
only,
one,
yeah,
the
the
one
one that one he won. The only shitty part about him doing all that baseball stuff was eventually then he hit high school and then.
Yeah, they didn't. They choose who they like. That's why I fucking hate Oak Hills. Fuck you, Oak Hills. You suck ass.
So
You're
basically,
Damn.
Ryan was popping off, but of course, there's gonna be biases like always.
Yeah,
so the
and they
coaches
fucking
are probably
chose who they
like, that
know.
kid. He's not in shape right now, but he'll get into it.
And they chose a little. They chose a little fucking short fat kid. Other than me.
So that's why he's had a
And
hate for fat people.
listen. I made the first cut, and then the second cut I got cut. But it's because they.
It's
choose
like
who
multiple.
They
Yeah, they
fucking
do.
like.
They go multiple.
And it's stupid. Let me tell you right now, 90 fucking % of the kids that were on the freshman baseball team
Left.
Yeah.
don't even fucking play on that team no more.
Yeah, I was
Only
gonna say.
3 of them that I know have stayed on that fucking baseball team. So I was like, if I would have fucking been
Wow.
on that team, I would have still
Yeah,
been
you
playing.
still would've
I
been
would have
playing.
fucking been playing.
That's crazy.
90% of them don't even play no more. Steven doesn't even play no more. And
Oh,
he was
yeah.
fucking hardcore into baseball.
Shit.
So fuck that.
Ryan could have went major.
He was mad.
Dude.
He was really mad
No,
about that.
fucking
My
mad.
dad was especially pissed. Like, he's like, you gotta fucking tell the school about this shit. Like, that's fucked up, man. Like that they're
Fucking
allowing that
white
kind of shit.
bitch.
But
Fuck.
that's just how it was.
Yeah, playing favorites. That's just that school.
Yeah. What happened? No, what happened?
He's just taking a breather.
Now
What
we're taking a
happened,
breather.
Bruce?
Is
What's
it hot under there or what?
Yeah.
Man, that
Oh,
sucks.
why the fuck are we outside?
Yeah, I was gonna-
Oh, it's a nice day out. It's fucking hot as shit. Nice day out.
Oh, I wish we had a camera. on there.
Rafi was like, "Oh, we can't go inside because the sisters are home." I'm like, "What the fuck does that have to do with anything?"
Victoria takes over the living room.
Yeah, she's the boss, dude.
Fuck you, Ernie.
She's the boss baby.
She's the boss baby, dude.
Just kidding, Ernie. I love
She
you.
will fuck
What?
you up.
What?
Sussy baka.
Oh my lord. Speaking of love,
Love.
not girlfriend anymore,
still
but no. Shut up. I was gonna say, speaking of love, how come you're such a bitch for Drake?
What do you mean? I'm not a bitch for Drake. I listen to other music.
You're a bitch for Drake.
No, I love.
He's
I
on
love,
the daily with Drake.
No, I'm not. Right
100%.
now, look at the
Ryan,
song.
what were you listening to before we got here?
All right, look, watch. Right.
What were you listening
You'll
to the
see on my
night before?
spot. Watch, you'll see. Watch, James, look at that.
Yeah.
You're gonna see Drake.
Bruno
You're gonna
Mars.
see Drake.
Bruno
That was
Mars.
the song I was
That's
listening to.
Bruno
Okay. Scroll a bit on the side. Let's see. Look at your liked songs.
Bruno
what do you
Mars.
see now? What do you see in your liked
I
songs?
like songs. Look at.
No, there's no way.
Drake.
Yeah.
So, anyways, what do you see in Drake that inspires you so much?
Look, bro, this is all I gotta say.
Or is it even inspiration? Or you
Yeah,
just like?
no,
I
he-
admire
he's-
his
Oh
music?
God! That's a bird.
You got shit on this?
He looked like he
I
was
was
coming
waiting
in
for
for
it,
a
man.
fucking
Oh, look,
fat
look.
one.
Look, this is one thing that I respect about Drake. There's a lot of artists that I follow, just like any actor,
Yeah.
sports
Yeah.
player, like
Yeah.
Kobe, how
Yeah.
he was the
Yeah.
greatest ever.
Yeah.
He one of the
Yeah.
greatest ever. Do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Rude.
But
Rude.
Drake,
I'm being rude.
Drake came from obviously Toronto, and at
Yeah.
that time, back in the early 2000s,
And you know me, I love me a Canadian.
back in the early 2000s, people really didn't know any artist from Canada.
Yeah.
At all. Like everybody was like, "Oh, Usher, whatever." Like
Kesha.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown,
Brown.
fucking all these
Predate.
like Black Eyed Peas,
Previous Chris
yeah,
Brown.
Black-
Pitbull, all that
Before
shit. This was before like
Setsa.
This was
You know what I'm
before-
talking about, right? You don't know?
who?
Because James brought up Chris Brown. I'm like, before.
Oh,
You don't know, producer?
Before the wife beater.
before Rihanna.
was
Rihanna.
Before Rihanna. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
before Rihanna.
So one thing is that back in the I can't say anything. That's why I say I wish I grew up as a teenager during then. But back in the early 2000s, I knew about it because my mom would play music. Music wasn't really. You can't discover someone that easy, bro. Like back then,
100%.
there was no dude. Like let's be honest, phones. Yes, they were a thing, but it wasn't like how it is now.
Well, you don't have
where-
all these
where
services to find random people.
Yeah, you can go on fucking Instagram and be like, oh, there's a new upcoming artist.
Yeah,
Fucking 20,000 followers on Spotify.
Yeah.
It's so much easier to promote your stuff now.
Yeah, now. But back then, it was all about CDs. And especially...
CDs, radio.
Yeah, CDs, radio.
All right, bro.
MTV Cribs.
MTV, yeah, you know.
Nah, I know what you were gonna say.
Huh?
He's gonna say CDs.
Okay, dude. Okay.
Look.
I even looked at him to be like, all right, do it. I dare you. And he was like,
Okay, dude.
but on the serious note, he was on Degrassi. I think what, like 99,
I forgot about
99,
that.
2000, 2001, 2002, whatever. Before me and him were born, and he was obviously born, but whatever. And Drake at that point as a teenager he was writing music. He didn't sing.
Yeah.
He wrote music. Like, he had a bunch of songs that he would write.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until like 2005, I think, or 2006, where he left the show Degrassi. Like, he took a big leap because he was making good money for his age. At that age, he was like fucking, like 18, 19, 18. Yeah, like my age.
Damn.
And he was making good money on a show. Obviously, he was an actor, and he dropped it to go make music. And at that point, that's like a risk. Like, that's like me leaving the NFL for a company that I want to start. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's
So for
From
him,
scratch.
it was kind of like, Jesus, like, this is a fat ass leap. And he was, like I said, probably like 18, 19 at that time. And I don't know, I respect the grind that he came from, because he lived with his mom. He lived in his mom's basement, like, no lie. Like, there's interviews when he literally, like, the year he left Degrassi, there are interviews of like no shit, like you guys, how you guys have little equipment and not big, right?
Yep.
The guy would go to, he went to Drake's house, in Canada, obviously, and he would bring, a fucking mic and just ask him questions before he was even known. Like, before, like, obviously people knew him because of Degrassi, but no one knew his music.
Yeah.
And he would be like, oh, like, any future plans? And he was like, oh yeah, like, I'm coming out with songs and shit. And like, it's like, okay, like, what do you look forward to in a few years, 10 years, da-da-da. And it's just like to put Toronto or this, like, city of Toronto or Canada on the map of music.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, nobody from Canada ever made music. Like, at all, like, or yes, obviously, but they weren't as big.
Yeah, like, it wasn't as worldwide.
It wasn't as big, yeah, worldwide.
They weren't recognized for
Yeah,
it.
they weren't recognized, and like I said, back then it was hard, and there was social media at that point. I think Facebook was barely like coming up, but MySpace was probably way bigger than that shit.
MySpace was, everybody was on MySpace.
Everybody was on that MySpace shit, but he was dropping music, like EPs or whatever, dropping shit, and it's crazy because he would go to Toronto, like the city, and start handing out people CDs, like just like, here's my song, just like if I was to go to Vegas and people were like, here, and I'd be like, I don't want that shit, right? Like,
Get the fuck out of here with that, man.
I was gonna say he's gonna be handing out CDs nuts.
Okay, dude.
No, like, for real, Robbie, for real though, but he would hand out like mixtapes, like his shit, and try to promote himself. And that's how he promoted himself, like, oh, listen to me,
The humble beginnings.
yeah, like, I'm serious, like, when he says that he came from nothing, like, he really came from nothing. Like, he wasn't like, oh, I just got put on by this rapper, like, I'm already big.
I get you. Like, he wasn't featured or anything.
Yeah, like, he wasn't a fucking
up.
feature. Like, he had to do his own shit, and he was making his own music. And back then, R&B, like slow, no, actually, like, just love songs were just played at the clubs a lot. And Drake wanted to play music at clubs. Like, he wanted his music specifically for people that could relate to, and to play at the clubs, specifically clubs, so that everybody can get, freaky.
To call me on myself.
Okay,
Not that one.
not that one. But
And the older ones.
the older ones, yeah.
The
The
older
older
all of his old songs were all like
Oh,
love
yeah.
songs.
yeah, like love songs, like, so. And obviously back then, dude, love songs were the shit, dude. But yeah, the song that blew him up was, he did a feature with someone that was barely coming up, like, that was on the radio, barely.
Lil Wayne.
No, not Lil Wayne.
Lil
That's a
Wayne.
whole different. So he did a song with him, and then that was Drake's like biggest, like, no, he got the guy to feature on his song.
Oh.
So Drake wasn't even that big. So they were like, oh, like, they're like, he got the guy, I forgot his name. They made the song. It was on the radio. It wasn't as big, but it was on the radio. And that was kind of like his first leap into the industry. Like, okay, this kid is actually,
He's got talent.
He's got
something.
So they made a music video for it. It blew up. And this is when YouTube barely fucking started, dude. So they made the YouTube video, dropped the YouTube video. Obviously, it was going everywhere. That was like his #1 song. And then it's like 2006, I think 2007, and he's getting a haircut. He gets a phone call like randomly, like a random phone call, like a spam, and he answers it, and he said he didn't know why, but he just answered it, you know. He answered it, and it was Lil Wayne that called him.
Oh,
fuck.
Yeah, Lil Wayne got hold of him and called him and said like, hey, I want to fly you out tonight to Houston. Like, I want to meet you. I want to make music with you. I want to, help you out, because, he noticed that Drake was a big, like, he was something, he knew something was gonna.
He felt that
he was gonna be the future of music.
Damn.
And he signed him onto his label, into Cash Money Records, I think. Yeah, Cash Money Records. And from there, like 2007, and it's crazy because that same like day that he got flew out, he came like the same, I think next week or next 2 weeks or whatever. Lil Wayne was going on tour for, I think, Carter 2 or 3 that he just dropped, and Lil Wayne at this time was fucking.
Oh yeah, he was popping
Drake,
off.
No. Like, Lil Wayne was obviously like the #1 artist. He just won a Grammy for an album, like, and he just picked up a kid from Toronto, like, that he didn't even. And like I said, Drake was like 19, dude, like 19, 20, like fucking your guys' age.
Shit.
And
He,
he,
fuck, man.
and he goes on tour with him. Like, Drake didn't obviously do music because he didn't really have anything to play, like, at all. So it was just Lil Wayne's, obviously, the tour for his new album, and he did bring out Drake to play one of his songs, and everybody didn't know who the fuck he was at all, dude. Like who the fuck is this kid? And then, damn it, bro. After Lil Wayne called him, bro, that phone call changed his entire career. Like if he didn't help him put him on the map. Like, I do think he would have became something, but I don't think he would have been as big.
I was gonna say I definitely think that, especially now, he'd still be as popular.
No, he would
if
be
not
big.
more.
He'd
Yeah,
be big, but if he didn't
start that early,
if he didn't start that early, yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
But then in 2008, he was working on the album So Far Gone, and then that was the album that had the most famous song, like in 2009. It was like, baby, you my everything. You all I ever wanted. We can do it real good. It's like, that song is like, you the fucking best. You the fucking best. You the best. You guys know that song?
Yeah, we know.
That shit was on the radio. Now, that is when I remember the first time I remember ever hearing Drake. Because that shit would be on the radio. You remember? Like,
yeah, 100%.
100%. I'd hear that shit, like, I'd be like, oh my God. Like, I just remember it being on the radio. And then that album obviously fucking exploded him. And then the next album was Thank Me Later, which blew him up even more because of the song Find Your Love.
So there was just a constant like gradual increase
after album was just fucking making his popularity just, like, usually rappers are like, oh, I'm gonna drop an album, that shit doesn't do too good. But this one, it was just like, I don't know, I feel like Drake just
kind of understands.
hopped into the music industry at a perfect time, like before social media became like where they define and shit, like where you can put yourself out there on social media. Like, obviously he was putting himself out there on MySpace, but it really, like,
but
I
like,
said,
not as big as this.
Not as big as it is now.
Not on the scale.
I feel like he hopped into the music industry at a good time because he is such a well-respected artist now. Because, like I said, if he was to do it later, I don't even know if he would be that big. Like, I'm being serious. Like, he'd be big, but not as big as he is now. But he did it at the most perfect time where people were, like, when he was blowing up, that's when social media was blowing up. Because then, guess what? Then that's when he started getting even more promoted from Facebook and then Instagram. And then Twitter was super popular. And
Twitter.
That's when all the fucking, like, all that revenue shit. And then CDs weren't even a thing at that point. And, like, nobody used CDs in the fucking, like, 2010s, bro. It was nobody fucking did that shit. Because after then that's when, like, I don't know what music in shits they were, but then they were starting to upload their music on websites now. But yeah, I respect his grind, because when he says that he came from, like, he wasn't poor, but it's like when he came from, like, nothing, he had nothing.
Like, clearly he didn't have.
He built his brand.
Yeah,
dude.
he built himself.
He clearly had to do everything on his own.
But that's crazy. Like, he started at, like, my age, dude, and that's kind of crazy that I think about.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's pretty respectable.
That's why I respect him, but other artists like fucking like gang banging artists shit like fuck that.
yeah. That kind of stuff kind of turns me off too. It's kind of
Yeah.
they're just doing it just to do it. There's no like
There's no like real.
It's there's no passion. It's just like
there's
we
no
want money,
passion
we
behind
want
it.
money, we
It's
want money.
like,
Yeah.
money and bitches.
money and bitches,
Yeah.
drugs, alcohol, shooting guns and shit.
All right, well, that's it. I was gonna say one more thing real quick. I was gonna do one last thing. That's it. Okay,
All
well,
right, let's wrap it up.
last
All right,
one.
all right.
This is the last one. So
How long have we been doing this?
2 hours.
Okay.
Hour 30. All right,
Okay,
well,
that's not too bad.
I just want to let you know, just to make sure, salt in the wound.
Salt in the
49ers suck.
What?
The 49ers suck.
No, they don't suck.
Yeah, they do. 100%.
No.
They lost to
we're
the
gonna have
Rams.
to cut the camera
lost
anyways
to the
before it
Rams.
gets too spicy because these guys will fight on camera.
No,
No. But like I was gonna say, man, like for real.
No, and it's funny that people say that the Rams are better than the Niners. We beat them 6-0 this
Yeah, but
entire
the
season.
interception.
It was one.
But there was an
fucking
interception.
mistake that they threw in. No, it wasn't because of that. Deebo Samuel. If it was, look at. It was a fuck. I don't know what it's called. There's a wide receiver. There's a wide receiver, and then the guy that guards the wide receiver.
Yeah.
And that guy that was guarding the wide receiver was obviously out there.
Yeah.
Fucking dropped the ball. Dropped the ball. He
Dropped the ball. Okay.
And James, it was in his hand. It went like this in his hand, and then it fucking fell out.
Oh yeah, that guy. I remember.
Ah, damn.
But so
If we
it
would've
wasn't
caught
just
that, the
okay.
game would've
So
been over. We
what I'm
would've
hearing
fucking
is
won.
this: it wasn't just one mistake; it was multiple mistakes on the team's end. So
And I do get mad at Garoppolo too, because he really doesn't throw shit anymore. And it's because I feel like he's scared because his
Or
thumb
because
is
the team
injured.
sucks.
Oh, they suck. I guess they suck. I guess they suck.
Well,
Yeah,
Raph
what's it-
says
I'm being a Rams fan for now because I want to spite Ryan. I want to make him a little upset.
If the Rams lose, I'm just saying right now, the fucking Bengals are gonna shit on the Rams.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
You don't even
We'll
know how
see what
good
happens.
Joe,
We'll see
Joe
what
Burrow
happens.
is. Bro, you don't even.
He's been like hard stuck on. I'm not watching that Super Bowl game. I'm not watching it.
I'm
My
not
team's not
fucking
playing. I'm not watching. Why would I watch?
I'm not watching.
I'm not watching.
Just like the World Series, the Dodgers didn't go. I'm not fucking watching. There's no
My
point.
ass. You still watched it.
I
You still
didn't watch it.
glimpsed at it.
No, I fucking didn't. Dad didn't even put it on. Fuck that shit, bitch. End this shit.
End it. Wrap it up. All
All
right.
right. Well, thank you, Ryan, for forcibly showing up in this hot ass weather.
Thank you, Ernie.
Thank you, Ernie.
Ernie is,
Thank you for the waters,
Ernie is
dude.
Thank you
ass
for, like-
naked right now. You can't see him
What?
on the camera.
Huh?
Ernie's laughing because he knows it's true.
Like,
Ernie, how do you have two phones? That's my question.
He's a baller.
It's like this. Like,
That's your
how am
phone
I
and
about to
your
have two
phone?
phones pretty soon, right?
Is that your phone and your phone?
we better hope they're not
Both of them
overheating
work?
from the
Yeah, I
sun.
know, right? We need to hurry this
Yeah, we
up.
need to hurry
This
this
shit's gonna
up.
explode.
All right, we're
All right,
ending
well,
this right now. My name's Ryan Duarte.
Hey,
Thank you for having me.
hey. Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks for watching.
That's his
Thank you guys for watching. Have a
Thanks
good
for
one.
watching.
Bye, guys.
I love
Bye.
you.
It's fucking
I love
hot.
you.
Bye.
You.
Bye.
I love
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Did you end
Bye.
it?
Bye. 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 Bye.